Hello Leo, welcome back to your love reading. Okay, so we've got Cordelia. So it's time to take a break, get outdoors, go away for a weekend or a walk in the forest or something like that. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Maeve, got Dana, Sidna, and we've got Bust. Bust is coming out quite often at the moment in the readings. Bottom of the deck is Sarasvati, the arts. Express yourself through creative activities. So all of these aspects are to enhance you and your relationship. So this is all about that. It's about tuning into music. You may be receiving message. If you're not with your partner currently, you know, you're only just starting on your relationship and you're not physically with them at the moment, or if you are in a relationship but you think about each other often, then you could be getting messages via songs, all kinds of signs really. But she deals with also helping you to connect to the arts in all different ways, which enhances your creativity. It helps you to get in the flow of life. It helps you to be more present. All your decisions need to be made from the present. It also connects you to your heart, which is the most important thing. So let's get some astrological guidance now. Sixth house, okay. All right, so you definitely need a break from your daily grind. That's what the cards are saying for you. You need to look at your health and your diet as well. Just your wealth, you know, your well-being and your lifestyle in general needs a bit of a change up. Oh, I think that's too many. Let's try again. Capricorn, I use. This is for your person. Destiny. Okay, so it's in a sort of you're in a situation where what it is that your relationship is following a path which is not going to be well known. It's not going to be supported by others because it needn't be. Got third house coming in there. So you're kind of going to be doing your own thing. You're going to be doing things differently. You're not going to be following trends and patterns that emerge in other people's relationships. This is not about other people. This is about you and your path and your partner. Okay, and we've got Gemini, I think. So some sort of decision possibly needs to be made. You need to think things through. Bottom of the astrological deck is 12th house, escape. So you could be dreaming about the person a lot, or they could be dreaming about you. You could also be receiving a lot of psychic downloads or interpretations or impressions. It could also be a few illusions or sort of a little bit of a few doubts and fears coming up as well. Commitment, okay. All right, so for you, we've got Cordelia, go outside, 6th house, routine. So she says you have been indoors too long, go outside and get some fresh air. So this is about connecting to nature, walking in nature, spending time in nature, or just sitting in your garden if you've got a nice garden. Just spending time outdoors, even if it's by the ocean or any kind of water body, will always be helpful. And with the 6th house, this is your house of routines. It's your personal routines, but it's normally your day-to-day routines, but it's your workplace, work colleagues. It's also your mastery of your craft, so whatever it is that you do in your life. It's also about health, diet and well-being, so your lifestyle in general. It can also be the house of pets, but I feel for you it is about changing your routines, putting things aside to give yourself time to spend in nature. You need this as a breath of fresh air, just to lift your energies up, and to give you new perspective and to connect with nature. And it could be that your person is seeing you this way. They could be seeing that you're working hard, and that you need a break. So possibly they may, if you're actually in a relationship with them currently, and you are able to, maybe you should take a break, and go off somewhere together, but just change things up a little bit. And it's just saying that you need to lighten things up a little bit. Look at your diet, and your health, and just your general well-being. Do whatever you can to enhance that, and connection with nature, whether it's by the seaside, or whether you're actually walking in an area which is of natural beauty. Any part of that is going to be helpful for you, and it's going to give you a new perspective and revive your energies as well. For your person, they are going through a variety of cycles and rhythms at the moment. So this can be just managing various cycles in life. This can be changing certain things, or moving up a notch, or leveling up. You could be seeing them in the situation as well, where they are busy making their way almost like up the corporate ladder, or making their way forward, but it's slow and steady progress. You could be seeing them as quite ambitious at this time as well. You could be viewing them in this way, but they're going through, different cycles and rhythms, and they also need to rest when they feel tired. And then once they've rejuvenated, then they can tackle various types of activities that they have lined up. But this Capricorn, this kind of climbing up and making their way along and making progress, is a slow and steady. And you've got to be sure-footed with this. It's also very goal-oriented, very ambitious energy, and they could even be a Capricorn. But it's also about being resourceful and resilient. Capricorns are very good at that, and they're very good at making use of all their resources in order to get them where they need to be. Success is assured for this person on their path, but there's no quick fixes here. It's about building very steadily on a solid platform, and just having strong goals and strong opportunities come to them. But they also do need to monitor their situation, and also with the relationship. They may be very set on you, and are working towards this in a sort of slower fashion. You may be seeing them as being a little bit slow within their energies, or within their progress towards you, or within your relationship if you are already in a sort of confirmed relationship. So you could be seeing them in that way. But just remember, slow and steady wins the race. And what they're doing is they're laying a strong foundation for you. And this includes money. It includes stability. Stability is really, really important to get a good, strong foothold. There may be periods where they are extremely busy, and then other times when they can take downtime. So you've just got to go with the flow. But they do need to honor their own personal rhythms and, like biorhythms. There is an opportunity coming to them as well, and this could be for your relationship, perhaps some downtime together. But it is also about focusing on some kind of opportunity which is coming up for them as well. And they need to be rested and ready for that opportunity when it comes. And then for current situation, we've got Dana, High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. And then you've got Yod Destiny. So this is the Yod Destiny. Let me deal with that first of all. 4 and 8 is 12, so possibly December is important in some way for you. But this is about being sort of feeling like you're out of step with others, or that you are set apart from others, that you're marching to a different drummer. So that's why I say your relationship could be following a different path to what other people expect, or what other people are busy with. But you're not to let that worry you. This is a set path that you're on. It's not always going to be clear to you. There are going to be some days where you will have no clear path, but what it is about is tapping into your inner guidance, your own inner GPS, and working from there, following your own steps forward. It's almost like pioneering this energy. So you don't expect advice and support and help from others, because you're not going to need it. This is all about building up your own inner strength, listening to your own inner guidance, tapping in to the universe and following the way that you are being led. And this is why you've got down a high priestess. This is about tapping into your intuition, following your intuition and your internal guidance at all times. Because the path that you're on may be a little bit tricky, maybe a little bit pressured, and it's not going to be an easy path. You've got a very strong angle here pointing to a specific direction for you. So this may be a particular path that you and your partner are on, or you're going to be on at some point. And you've really got to be determined in order to get there. And I think that's why you've got the Capricorn card as well, where your partner has. But it is a fate and a destiny. You're destined for this path. You're destined to be together. And you're both going to be needing to tap into your high priestess side, your intuition, and your inner knowingness in order to progress. But you may also be able to help others along the way at some point, to transmit your knowledge in some way. This can be in a variety of different ways. You could be, helping others. Perhaps you're on a twin flame path, or you're interested in sacred unions, and you can help others in the same way navigate their path. There are lots of different ways that you can do that. So you'll just have to see how that goes. But most of all, it's about tapping into your intuition to follow this path, which is your destiny. Then here we've got Sedna, infinite supply, and third house messengers. So this is coming to you to give you some advice. Sedna says, infinite supply, you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So she's saying that not to concern yourself with your survival, tendencies, your survival programming. Let go of that, okay? You will have enough. You will always have a roof over your head. You'll always have food on your table. You're always going to have enough. And so she's here to reassure you of that, and to put those worries aside at this time. You are going to be provided for, and you will get where you need to be. And the universe is helping you. The universe is assisting you at this time. And she's involved with the sea. So as I said, spending time by the ocean is going to be very important for you. I feel it's important for you to do that. So spend time, even if you just take your lunch hour and go and sit by the ocean, if you can do that. So it's about also connecting to the ocean, connecting to water bodies, to the consciousness of life, because any water body is a very spiritual thing. So wonderful for you, but just rest assured that your needs are going to be met. We've got third house messages coming in, so you may be waiting for a contract or a document of some kind to come in. This is all about contracts and documents. It's also about car journeys, local journeys, maps, roads, things like that. So you may be going on a little trip, and I feel this is important for you and your partner to take a break away. All right? Sorry, excuse the dogs barking. So it's about connecting to that, possibly. It can also be that your communication is hugely important. So this is everything you say, everything you write down, every sort of form of body language. It's all going to be hugely important. And this is how you're going to manifest certain things. So very, very important at this time. So be careful what you say. Always take the high road. Avoid gossip and getting involved in anything like that, because it could rebound on you. So just be careful with that. And just, maintain your high road status. And you may be giving messages, or you may be waiting for a message to come in. This can also be communications with certain types of people, and this can be siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, even a neighbor could come in with this as well. But communication between you and your partner is highlighted, documents, contracts, things like that. So this could be even you going for a commitment of some kind with this person now. Perhaps it's a home or your relationship. Perhaps you're taking it to the next level, or some kind of commitment is going to come about for you. Then for the sort of outcome, the potential, you've got bust, independent, and you've got Gemini, I think. So your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So she's just saying that whatever comes about, whatever commitment you're going to enter into here, it's important that you maintain your independence. This is this is going to be your bedrock for your strength and your success. And this is how your person is probably seeing you now in any case. They're probably seeing you in this, and this is going to elevate you even more. So maintain your independence. You can do this in a variety of ways. It can be certain, once you start combining resources, there are ways and means of maintaining your independence, investments that you have, property that you have, perhaps things like that. And this will raise you up, and your strength will assure that this is a foundation for you, and it will assure your strength and your success in this relationship. With Gemini, I think communication is coming in again very strongly. This is also can be the Lover's card in the astrological deck. So this is, bodes well for that. It's also about analyzing, researching, thinking about things, working things through, walking your talk. It can also be that you need to really communicate carefully on how it is you're going to proceed forward, or what it is you're going to do. So make sure that you discuss everything with your partner. Discuss everything, get it clear. Exchange ideas, do your research, lay things out, but a decision probably is going to be in the fray here as well, but you're going to have to think it through and work it out as you go along, because some sort of commitment is coming in for you here. And with your partner, it certainly looks like you are moving yourselves into that position. As I said, with Sarasvati, just express yourself through creative activities. So, as I said, you could be hearing songs. Your person could be communicating to you through the words in the song. So make sure you tune into that. Or if you have a creative pursuit that you like to do, make sure you do it, because that's going to connect you to your heart, to the divine, and to the rhythms of your life, and also to the present. It's going to be very, very good for you, that. 12th house, this is about all kinds of, as I said, connection to your psychic self, which is, you've got High Priestess coming in. This is all about your intuition, your psychic self. It's also about service to others in some way. So that may be important for you. It's also about retreats, withdrawals, things like that. So I feel a trip away, some sort of journey away, just to the two of you to have a break, to reconnect, to retreat, is going to be important for you. And it can also be that meditation, mysticism, even a yoga retreat, anything like that may come in for you. It's the enhancement of that in yourself. So do whatever you can to improve that in yourself as well. It could also be that there may be some substance issues within certain aspects of this. So that may be coming up at this time, but I feel it is also about clearing karma and clearing old fears and issues that are coming up from the past, perhaps reservations you've had from previous relationships and things like that. It's about working through all of those things. But it can also be the twin flame, meeting a twin flame. Can happen in this house. So I feel you've got the Gemini, I think, which is the Lover's card. You've got a commitment coming in, and there's some sort of contract or document possibly pending. So it certainly looks to me like there's some sort of commitment coming in, but you may recognize this person as being hugely important to you, very, very significant in your life. This is going to stir up certain aspects of yourself, but certainly a trip away, a nice retreat somewhere will do you both a world of good, to reconnect, and to enhance your relationship. Okay, Leo, hope you enjoyed that. Please take care, and please don't forget to subscribe for further notifications. Have a great month, and I will see you next time.